G'day and welcome to Small Steps Through Life. Today we're in Bryant, Texas, in the bush where it's not too hot and it is rather beautiful. And what I'm bringing to you is exercise for the mind. A colleague I worked with made the comment that the body is mostly water and water will flow downhill. It takes the easiest route. And he commented that we are much like that. We look for the easiest answer. We don't look for the hardest answer. We look for the one that takes the least effort. So exercise takes effort to do it. We can exercise at home, but we often go to a gymnasium to use extra equipment to target the exercise. But it takes effort to do it. It takes effort to go. It takes effort to do. And yet, I look at the mind as a muscle. But we spend most of our time giving it very, very light exercises. It might be the equivalent of raising a weight that is half a pound. And yet we should be capable of 30 or 40 or 100 pounds. We don't work it. And I think when we don't work it, it finds it easier and easier to not work, to atrophy. So what can we do about that? Well, I'm glad you asked that, because Small Steps Through Life is about that. Each time I bring a podcast, it is an idea with action. We learn a lot. We can go read a book and learn so many things. We go to school and learn so many things. When I was at school, I was excellent at math. But do I get to use all those things I learnt? No, I don't. They sit there and then they fade. And when I go to reuse them, I've got to relook them up. So it is in life with other things. Those muscles or thought sets or ideas that we don't use atrophy. They get weaker. So my podcasts are about the idea of taking small ideas, embedding them as understanding what they are, which is kind of like looking at an exercise machine and thinking, I can see what this would do. And then they are also the idea of, and now I will use that knowledge. I will go and sit at the machine, I will do pull-ups. I will do the rowing machine to exercise different thought centers in the head. Doing that strengthens those muscles again, which is what we want. It also tells us and reminds us that we have that capability if we choose to use it. And what we find, and what I'm definitely finding, is the more I do it, the more I find it's easy to do. Maybe not easy, but I can easily refine it and extend it. I find that the more I do, the more I'm ready to try new ideas, listen to other people's views, learn from them and grow. So exercise is a lot like, mind exercise is a lot like physical exercise. The more we do it, the more we're able to do. So this particular podcast is about the idea, the basics. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about the mind as a muscle. How do you exercise all the aspects of it? Not just the one that's about cats and cucumbers, and not just the one that's about the two duckies, and not just the one that's about astrophysics, but all the ones in between. Broaden the use of your mind. Be like going into a gym and using all the different machines. Become the Superman of thinking that I think you can become. And I think that's enough to get started. Do come back here. I am going to be looking at more exercises, and my previous podcasts are all about get an idea, get an application, use. So I think my podcast series is the gymnasium of the mind. So enjoy it. Come into my gym, have fun, grow, and come back for more small steps through life. And on that note, see you later.